In the glittering cosmos of modern entertainment, where fame burns like a meteor streaking across the night sky, some stars vanish almost as soon as they appear, while others continue to glow, brighter and stronger with each appearance. Last night at the Golden Panda Awards, one such light refused to be ignored: Songyun. Her entrance was not merely a red carpet walk. It was a spectacle, a living fairy tale, a fashion fable wrapped in black satin and spun with fire. The theme of the evening was extravagance, but Songyun gave it something rarer: transformation. As she stepped onto the carpet in her now legendary black Swan ensemble, the digital world collectively gasped. Screens froze, servers strained, hashtags detonated, and millions of eyes locked onto one woman who seemed to have transcended the ordinary threshold of stardom. For those who had always known her as the sweet, youthful actress, the girl next door who charmed in quiet dramas, this new appearance was like witnessing a chrysalis shatter and a dark-winged butterfly emerge. Her gown, a sleek black dress with flowing tulle layers that shimmered like ripples on a midnight lake, framed her like a painting come to life. The subtle floral bun in her hair, the precise eyeliner that gave her gaze both softness and power, and the movement of her steps, neither rushed nor hesitant, created a harmony that few could replicate. She was not merely wearing clothes, she was orchestrating a mood. Fashion critics call this narrative dressing, when an outfit tells a story before the wearer even speaks. Songyun's story last night was clear. This was her rebirth. But what makes an outfit go viral? Is it fabric? Is it makeup? Or is it something more intangible, an aura? Online comments revealed the answer. It was the attitude. Her black swan appearance radiated duality. One moment, she seemed fragile and delicate, like glass you dare not touch. The next, she exuded a command that reminded everyone why entertainment is not just art but warfare. The red carpet, after all, is not a place to stroll. It is a battlefield where elegance is armor and confidence is the ultimate weapon. The internet flooded with reactions. Some fans wrote, "She took my breath away, literally. I couldn't inhale for 5 seconds." Others shouted phrases like "Sister Slay" and "Queen Energy." Even critics who often scoff at viral fashion moments admitted that there was something magnetic in the way Songyun balanced elegance with ferocity. In an era where trends die as quickly as they are born, she had done the unthinkable. She had frozen time, if only for a night. Yet the magic of such nights is always double-edged. For every cheer, there is doubt. Some skeptics murmured, "Isn't this too theatrical for her usual image?" Others wondered if leaning too heavily on visual spectacle might overshadow her real strength, her acting. The paradox of fame is cruel. You must dazzle to remain remembered, yet the dazzle itself can blind the public to your deeper worth. Songyun, who has weathered years of being underestimated, now faces a new question. Can she maintain this duality, or will she be consumed by it? Still, her evolution from youthful characters to commanding womanhood is precisely what fascinates audiences. Viewers who grew up watching her innocent roles felt a pang of nostalgia last night, almost as if watching a childhood friend suddenly stand tall as an empress. She was no longer the tender can from the best of us. She was not even just Songyun the actress. For a fleeting moment, she became an archetype, the black swan, equal parts enchantress and warrior. The aftermath was inevitable. Search engines crowned her the most trending name of the evening. Business analysts whispered about brand endorsements that would follow. Stylists debated whether they should begin studying her choices as a new textbook. Fans, meanwhile, spun memes, edits, and photo montages, declaring her a visual goddess and a living artwork. What makes this moment powerful is not just the outfit, it's the collective recognition that Songyun has crossed into a new phase of her career, one that might redefine her entire future. Yet beneath the glitter lies fragility. The entertainment industry is a volatile storm. Today's black swan could easily be tomorrow's forgotten dove. A repeated outfit, a lukewarm drama, or even another rising star with a louder entrance could flip the narrative overnight. This is why her transformation matters so deeply. It was not just fashion, it was a statement of resilience. It told the world, "I will not fade." I will reinvent. And that is why this black swan phenomenon matters beyond the red carpet. It is not simply about one woman in a gown. It is about the collective hunger we have for reinvention, for witnessing someone transcend expectation. Tan Songyun, knowingly or not, tapped into that human craving. She showed us that beauty is not only about youth or perfection, but about daring to present oneself differently, boldly, unapologetically. As the applause fades and critics sharpen their pens, one question remains: will this be a fleeting viral trend, or the dawn of a new era for Tan Songyun? The truth is, both possibilities exist. But for now, she has etched herself into the cultural memory. And that, in the fickle world of entertainment, is no small victory. What lingers, perhaps more hauntingly than the gown itself, is the ripple effect. Overnight, fashion blogs across Asia and beyond dissected every angle of her look, from the stitching of the bodice to the exact shade of lipstick she wore. Some labeled it gothic romanticism, others called it cinematic couture, while a few went so far as to declare it the single most iconic red carpet moment in recent memory. The frenzy reached such heights that even those with no prior interest in Chinese entertainment suddenly found themselves typing her name into search bars, eager to glimpse the phenomenon firsthand. It is a reminder that moments like these cross borders effortlessly, carrying cultural significance far beyond the event itself. For Tan Songyun, this was not just visibility, it was globalization of her image. But beyond the sheen of viral fashion lies a subtler narrative: the timing of her transformation. In the past year, whispers within the industry suggested that her career had plateaued. Despite her undeniable talent, she was often typecast, boxed into roles that capitalized on her youthful charm but rarely allowed her to explore darker, deeper dimensions. The Black Swan look, therefore, was not a random gamble, it was a deliberate rupture. A signal to directors, producers, and audiences alike: I can do more. I am more. This calculated rebellion against her old image may be the spark that propels her into roles of greater complexity, perhaps even international recognition. Yet the courage to break free from an established image is not without risks. The entertainment world is littered with stories of stars who veered too sharply away from what made them beloved, only to alienate the very fans who lifted them up. Tan Songyun's genius last night was in balancing that tightrope. She did not abandon her essence, she expanded it. Her smile, her warmth, her subtle grace, all remained intact, only cloaked in a fiercer, more commanding shell. It was not a denial of her past, but an evolution of it. In this sense, her Black Swan moment was not merely about fashion, but about identity. It asked us to reconsider what we thought we knew about her and, by extension, what we thought we knew about reinvention itself. For the fans, the emotional stakes were even higher. Many spoke of being moved to tears, not because of the dress itself, but because of what it symbolized: growth. To see someone you admire step into a new chapter with such poise is to be reminded of your own potential for transformation. The Black Swan became less about Tan Songyun alone and more about a shared human story of daring to evolve in the face of expectation. Of course, not everyone was swept away. Detractors argued that the spectacle was overblown, that the internet's obsession was nothing more than collective hysteria. But even criticism serves as validation in a way. If nothing else, it proves the moment was impossible to ignore. Silence, after all, is the real enemy of stardom. Debate keeps the flame alive, ensures that the story lingers in headlines, conversations, and memory. And in the theater of celebrity, relevance is the greatest currency of all. Looking forward, the question is not simply whether Tan Songyun will replicate such a viral moment, but how she will harness its momentum. If history is any guide, the smartest stars do not cling to a single image, they build upon it. They transform shock into legacy. They channel temporary fascination into lasting authority. For Tan Songyun, the path ahead is daunting yet dazzling: bigger roles, bolder campaigns, and perhaps, most importantly, the challenge of living up to the mythology she created in one extraordinary night. The Golden Panda Awards may fade into memory, but the image of her as the Black Swan will endure, like an indelible ink stain on the canvas of pop culture. It will follow her, shape her, and, if she wields it wisely, empower her in ways that no script, no commercial, no ordinary appearance ever could. In the end, the black swan is more than a dress. It is a metaphor. For ambition. For resilience. For the courage to shatter boundaries. Songyun showed us all that in a world obsessed with fleeting trends, true transformation is the rarest spectacle of all, and perhaps the only one that can outlast the glitter of the moment. So, what do you think? Was her black swan look a once-in-a-lifetime shockwave, or the first page of a new chapter? Comment below and join the debate, because this is not just her story, it's ours too, a reflection of how we view beauty, fame, and power. Thank you for reading, and don't forget to subscribe to 24H News TM for more explosive stories, insights, and behind-the-scenes revelations. Your thoughts and comments fuel the conversation, so let's hear them.